video, we're going to fix the problem that you either have right now or you definitely don't want to have in the future of why people are leaving your online fitness coaching program. Okay, there are two main reasons why people leave your program. So whether you're watching this video and you're an online coach starting your online business, or you've been doing this for a little while and you want to scale your online business, retention is just as important as client acquisition. If you want to make more money and help more people, rather than constantly always having to find new leads, it's a hell of a lot easier if you just keep the guys that you have happy. So what we want to do is solve the problem today of why people leave your program. Firstly, understand why they leave, and then put some measures in place to make it happen less often. So firstly, let's talk about the first reason why people leave. This is typically due to a lack of results, okay? Ultimately, when people are buying from us as coaches, they're coming to us because they want an outcome. And especially they want an outcome that they can't achieve on their own. So if somebody is in your program, and this might be their own fault, by the way, and they're not seeing results, that is going to be the first sign to them that they're in the wrong place. This is why I'm not a fan of people selling month to month coaching. And this is why you should be selling either a 6 or ideally a 12-month program. Because people leave your program because if they're not seeing results, they start to think, what am I paying for? And even if they're in a contract or in an agreement and they've agreed to stay with you for 6 or 12 months, if they're not seeing results, they'll do whatever they can to get out of continuing. So what we want to do is make sure that these guys are getting results. So one of the first ways to ensure that your clients are getting results is how quickly we can get them into momentum. To get a client into momentum quickly, you need to have a really solid onboarding process. So what a good onboarding process would look like is they pay on the call. Number two is once they've paid, you add them into your group with your other guys and girls in the program. I don't care if you've only got 2 online clients right now, they should be in the group. I speak to some people that have 50 online clients and they don't have them in a group. Like, everybody in your program should be in a group right now. Bring people together, even if you only have a handful of online clients. And then another smooth onboarding would be book a call with everyone that joins your program on the first Monday or Tuesday on week 1 of the program. If you start to do that, what will happen is on that first call in that first week, you can do the second sale. The second sale is, the first sale is when they sign up on the phone and say, yeah, let's do it. The second sale is after the buyer's remorse has creeped in. There's something called buyer's remorse, which means when people pay, after about 6 hours, 12 hours, they can start thinking, shit, have I made the wrong decision? By grabbing a call with them within the first few days of them joining, you can settle any form of anxieties that they have. By adding them into the group straight away, that reduces their anxiety. And then again, booking a call with them within the first few days on the program, that can also reduce their anxiety. A lot of the guys and girls that start working with you, maybe they've never had an online coach before. Maybe their partner said they shouldn't sign up to your program. Maybe their friend said that they needed to get a personal trainer and they've gone and taken this leap of faith to work with you. So if you have a really solid onboarding process that gets people into momentum, they will then stay in momentum and then they will start to see results. So make sure your first 14 days of the program, you're having loads of touch points with your clients, checking in with them, messaging them, making sure they do their first couple of check-ins, give them decent feedback, whether that's on Loom like this or whether or not that's over text, but just make sure they're off to a good start. And if they haven't seen some form of progress within the first couple of weeks, again, get them back on the phone, get their head screwed on, change what you need to change, and then go again. Here's the second reason what people don't think about is lack of connection, okay? What I mean by lack of connection is not feeling connected to you, the coach, okay? People will stay in your program even if they're not getting results, because if they have a strong connection with you, the person behind the brand, behind the business. A way to get good connection with people is create videos like this. I know that a lot of my clients watch my YouTube videos. I also know that a lot of my clients come to my group calls every week and they see my face. This is called the parasocial relationship. Write that down, the parasocial relationship. Google it, check it out in more detail. The parasocial relationship states that the more time we spend consuming someone's content, listening to their voice, seeing their face, we start to get those same feelings like we're becoming friends with those people. This is why when people meet people on TV, the actor or the reality TV star feels like they have no idea who that person is, whereas we feel like they're our best friends. I used to watch Friends about 10 years ago, and I felt like the characters in Friends were my friends. That's because I consumed so much video content of them speaking to me. So make sure you get a really solid connection with your clients through video calls. So taking weekly Zoom calls with your clients. Number two, creating YouTube videos. Number three, creating Instagram content where you speak to your audience. And number four, sending voice notes to your clients, whether that's in the group or one-to-one. Message your clients privately, send them a voice note, tell them something you're proud of that they've achieved. Share something vulnerable with them in the group. Find ways to deepen your connection, because people will stay with you even if they're not connected with you. If they're getting a great result, it's obvious they'll stay. They might be like, Dan, don't really care too much about Dan, but I'm losing weight, so I'll stick around. The opposite is they're not seeing results, because let's be real, there'll be periods in time where your clients aren't seeing results. That's where you need the connection to do the heavy lifting, because then they're going, oh, I'm not really seeing a result right now, but I'm going to stick around. I really like Dan, and I really like the community he's created, because typically people will sign up for you, the coach, but they'll stick around for your community. So make sure in this instance, you're finding ways to connect with people through YouTube video, voice notes, when you do your check-ins, like reference something about them personally so it shows that they care. And also do things like this. When it's their birthday, send them a birthday card. Or if they're going through like a tough time, maybe send them like a letter or send them a voucher. Just show different ways to show that you're like interacting with them and keeping up with them and connecting with them on a deeper level. If you can create deeper connection with your clients, both the ones you have and the ones you have in the future, and ultimately get them better results through a better onboarding process at the beginning, people will stay with you way longer. If you can stop people leaving your program so often, you won't have to keep going out and finding new clients. So I hope you found this useful. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If there's any future videos you want to see, comment below, let me know what you want to see. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Fitness Business Coaching. If you're watching this video before the 1st of September 2025, DM me the word accelerator on Instagram. We've got our 6-week program kicking off this Monday. That means there's only 5 days left at the time of recording. And currently, I think we've only got 3 spaces available. So message me the word accelerator on Instagram, and I'll catch you on the next video.